Hello, and welcome to Sarah's Couch from my chair. I am reading from the We Are Humans series, Part 1, titled Help, I'm Alive. I'm kicking off this series as the concept of being human has swallowed me whole over the last few years. While working on my EP with this theme, a long process for a working mom or anyone for that matter, I find in myself the need to be reminded of my humanity on a regular basis. I am beginning to see being human as an act of resistance. We have been tricked into becoming productivity machines, constantly needing updates and optimizations, sputtering our way through existence, ignoring our bodies' cries for rest. This series will contain reflections on areas of our lives that have been contaminated by this mindset and alternatives to try out as we seek food for our souls. I have much, too much, to say on this topic, so I will do my best to break it down into bite sized pieces. For today, what I want most to say is you are human. Within you is a beauty, frailty, and complexity whose depths cannot be plumbed. The skin and bones that hold you together are miraculous. You are a body that requires rest, nourishment, solitude, and deep connection with other humans. You are a mind who constantly forms stories and meaning out of reality. You get sick. You've wounded some people. You have been wounded. You have hope of healing. You have the capacity to bring love like water to people, even to those who you may have hurt in some unfortunate manner. The reversal of these realities has turned us into mechanisms for some greater good of which we can't seem to benefit, no matter how fervent and dogmatic our efforts. If you feel pressed in on all sides as if there's never room for margin, sick days, enough income for bills, time to rest, time to be with loved ones, you're not alone. We live in a harried and frazzled state, and it's no wonder. Society has prioritized and valued production over the well being of our souls. But if we begin to see that as a violation or at best a mishandling of ourselves and others, we can start to imagine other ways of being. We can start to peacefully resist wherever we have the power to do so. Skin and Bones is a song that will be on my EP. I first shared it at an open mic night in my home a few years ago. Here are some of the lyrics. I don't want to wake up to have to be God. Can't I just be enough as a human? Sometimes that's what life is, fighting flesh with padded fists, punching underwater to keep from going under. I can't help but wonder if I'm both hunter and prey, crashing up against time and space, pressure, produce or get out the way. I fear I'm less than what I need with these skin and bones holding me down. If you can relate to these words, I invite you to follow along this journey of exploring more life-giving ways of living in this We Are Humans series. Thank you for being here, and until next time.